What if one man could turn dyslexia and poverty into a $600 million dynasty of supercars, private jets, and family sagas that rival his blockbusters, all without ever faking a stunt? Tom Cruise isn't playing a role. He's living the ultimate high-stakes script, and on Iconic Lives, we're fast-forwarding through every lavish lane, fortune flip, and heartfelt tie that makes his world explode with viral-worthy wealth. Tom Cruise burst onto the scene from the unlikeliest start. Born Thomas Cruise Mapother IV in 1962 in Syracuse, New York, to a tyrannical father who terrorized the family until Mom Mary Lee finally divorced him when Tom was just 11. Picture this: 15 different schools by age 14, wrestling with severe dyslexia that made reading scripts a nightmare. Yet by 18, he hustled to New York with $0, sleeping on park benches, crashing casting calls like a man possessed. His first break, Endless Love, in 1981, pocketing a measly $50,000. But it was the underwear dancing glory of risky business in 1983 that catapulted him. $75,000 turned into overnight teen heartthrob status, with Paramount Studios seeing gold in those megawatt smiles. From there, the ascent was meteoric. The Outsiders, Legend, and then boom. Top Gun in 1986, where he commanded $2 million up front, while the flick exploded for $357 million worldwide, teaching him the power of back-end deals that would multiply his wealth exponentially. No silver spoon here, just raw grit. Endless rejections turned into fuel, building a foundation of hustle that let him dictate terms to Hollywood kings, amassing early millions that snowballed into the 9-figure beast we dissect today. This kid from nowhere didn't just survive, he conquered, turning every setback into a setup for billion-dollar box office dominance. Fast forward to 2026, and Tom Cruise's net worth stands tall at $600 million, with credible whispers hitting $900 million when you factor in hidden real estate flips, endless residuals, and producer profit shares that keep the cash registers ringing decades later. Break it down. Raw acting salaries alone tally over $400 million career-wide. Think $20 million base for a mission. Impossible entry, ballooned by 15 to 20% gross points that turn blockbusters into personal ATMs. Top Gun. Maverick, that aviation juggernaut, grossed $1.5 billion globally, handing Cruise $162 million from his savvy back-end slice, proving he bets on himself like no other star. The entire Mission Impossible franchise, easily $300 million in his pocket across 8 films, with Fallout alone netting $178 million. Add War of the Worlds, $100 million from a zero upfront gamble. And you've got a pattern of genius negotiation where he sacrifices salary for skin in the game, reaping hundreds of millions while studios sweat. Producing through his Cruise Wagner banner, sold to MGM for $100 million, plus ongoing cuts from sequels. Annual income cruises at $50 million steady, residuals from Paramount Plus streams, rare endorsements like his Samurai Jeans deal worth millions, even aviation side hustles. Liquid assets? $200 million easy, parked in low-key investments that shield him from Hollywood's boom-bust cycles. This isn't luck. It's a meticulously engineered money machine, fueled by a work ethic that laps the competition, ensuring every stunt, every script approval, prints more green. Cruise's real estate realm is a $150 million testament to tasteful opulence, starting with his crown jewel, the $39 million Beverly Hills mega mansion bought in 2007, a 10-bedroom behemoth with a state-of-the-art theater, gym, infinity edge pool cascading over Sunset Boulevard views, and underground parking for his car collection that could house a small army. Renovated multiple times at costs exceeding $10 million, it's occasionally shopped at $100 million, blending modern minimalism with timeless luxury. Down in Clearwater, Florida, right by Scientology's spiritual epicenter, his $7 million waterfront penthouse offers 3 levels of Gulf Coast paradise: private elevator, rooftop terrace for sunset meditations, and bulletproof privacy for family retreats. Across the pond, his $12 million English countryside estate sprawls over 60 rooms in a neo-Georgian manor, complete with equestrian stables for 10 horses, a helipad for jet arrivals, tennis courts, and acres of manicured gardens where he unwinds from LA madness. Smaller pads pepper the portfolio: a Telluride, Colorado ski chalet worth $15 million for powder days, and a New York City condo flipped for $20 million profit. These aren't flip opportunities. They're fortified fortresses appreciating at double-digit rates yearly, generating rental income when empty, and serving as vaults for art collections valued at $50 million, from Picasso's to Warhol's. Jetting between them via private aviation, Cruise lives like royalty, each property a chapter in his wealth story. Buckle up for Tom Cruise's Garage, a $50 million symphony of speed and status that would make Ferrari's Ferruccio blush. Headliner: the 1963 Ferrari 250 GT SWB California Spider, a $10 million unicorn, one of only 36 built, with coachwork by Scaglietti, a Colombo V12 engine purring 4.3 liters of Italian fury, and a racing pedigree from Le Mans triumphs. Cruise outbid collectors at Pebble Beach auctions to claim it. Hypercar heaven continues with the Bugatti Veyron Grand Sport Vitesse. $3 million of 16-cylinder 1,000 horsepower insanity topping 254 miles per hour. Its carbon fiber body a minimalist masterpiece he pilots on empty Malibu roads at dawn. Porsche purists drool over his $900,000 911 GT3 RS, manually rev-matched for canyon carving, while the $2 million Mercedes-Benz 300 SL gullwing doors swing skyward like sci-fi wings, a 1950s icon restored to perfection. Italian flair? Lamborghini Aventador SVJ at $500,000, 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds. Ferrari F430 Spider convertible at $300,000 for coastal cruises. Even a custom 1986 Ford Mustang GT from Top Gun days, modded with 500 horsepower for nostalgic burnouts. American Muscle via Celine S7 at $1 million. Razor-sharp mid-engine supercar vibes. Vintage variety, a 1961 Chevrolet Corvette worth $800,000, and a 1934 Duesenberg Model J for Concours Glory at $5 million. He doesn't just collect, he drives them, hosting track days with fellow gearheads, each rev a reminder of the fortune fueling this four-wheeled fantasy. Cruise doesn't stop at wheels. His skies are a $30 million playground. Multi-engine instrument-rated pilot since the 90s, he commands a $25 million Gulfstream VSP, GIV tail number N599TA, with bespoke leather cabins, full galley, lie flat beds for 12 and 6,500 nautical mile range. LA to Sydney non-stop, customized at millions extra for stunt plane storage. Weight Tree Warrior, $4 million P-51D Mustang fighter. Blue Onion, fully restored with original Merlin engine, which he flies at Oshkosh air shows, pulling 9G turns that echo mission stunts. Honda Jet Elite at $5 million for quick hops, plus a fleet of aerobatic trainers like the Extra 300L at $2 million for practicing those plane-hanging heroics. Millions invested in stunt rigs for films, from F-18 mock-ups to helicopter fleets. He even earned his helo license for real rotor blade risks. This aviation arsenal isn't hobby, it's brand extension, tax-advantaged assets that double as production tools, turning passion into profit. Since Mimi's intro, Scientology grips Cruise's core. He's donated over $100 million lifetime to the church, funding buildings, programs, even Florida's massive flag headquarters blocks from his penthouse. Daily auditing, courses costing hundreds of thousands keep him centered. He credits it for conquering dyslexia, fueling discipline that nails impossible stunts. Controversies rage. South Park takedowns, Brooke Shields feuds, but Cruise defends passionately. Oprah leaps immortalizing belief. Family fractures? Isabella and Connor stayed, Suri parted, yet faith fortifies his empire, blending spirituality with $600 million savvy. Tom Cruise. Risk, riches, real, $600 million embodied. Subscribe, like, comment your top Cruise Cash King moment, bell for billionaire blasts.